Okay, I'll put,
Wow, I had this
that
moment.
was very
Hmm.
that was that was very interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting because I went through motions myself.
Wow.
I felt I was at one point, I felt so much energy when you start expanding yourself. Like in creating those pores, like openings to vent everything out. I felt like jumping myself. I couldn't even find a good position. And then the yawning was crazy. It's like a wave of yawning, like I want to yawn. You know that feel? It's just crazy. Yeah, very
Hmm.
extreme.
Yeah, I don't know why my screen's gone. Doesn't matter. I can still see you. Yeah, that was amazing. That was really amazing. I could sort of understand about. I could see the reptilians as you were talking about the two. Can you see
Hmm.
me okay?
Yeah, I can see
Has my
you.
picture gone funny?
You turned on your picture, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's your
Yeah.
recording.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just really strange because I could see them and I wasn't afraid because I tell them off. I actually tell them to go away now.
Yeah,
I
they
tell,
left by themselves. I don't think I even mentioned about them leaving because they just gone through one of the openings that you created, and me they totally given up on you, telling you this.
yeah, 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 good because
There's
I've
no
had enough.
point.
I had enough. I said to them, go away because I learned how to do it, to tell them to go away.
Right.
Um, so yeah, it's just amazing. And when you said about me clearing, getting rid of everything. That's what I do every day. I say I do not consent to any negative agenda, any negative ET, and I can see them in my mind's eye. I can see them going, oh, really? All right then. Oh, we better go. It's almost like they're not powerful anymore. It's like
Mm,
I've taken away I've disarmed them.
mm,
Feels like I've disarmed. That's how I feel. But I had to get rid of them, Oksana, because they were just crazy. It was too much.
mm,
And about the flowers and the colors, because I always say that I know that I'm bringing almost like beauty in the earth. I'm trying to bring love, beauty, and out of the box things, something different, but from the heart at the same time. So, yeah.
right.
But when you said Anunnaki, I was like, oh. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they played a big part in a lot of events, biblical events, and I saw that they used basically a lot of souls because they couldn't really get into humanoid bodies. They couldn't really, so they had to hybridize and mix in with the original humans of Earth to be able to even be present here because their DNA was not compatible to live here. So they had to create this compatibility through creating babies with the human was
ancestor.
the
Yeah.
right. So I mean this part is actually very good too because of your confirmations. I wonder if you let me, I can blur you and post it because it's interesting for people also to confirm, to hear that you resonated with the information that came through. Um, if it's okay with you, but
Yeah, sure. If it's helping, if I want to help, it's another thing. I've got this longing to help everybody, and it's like people take me the wrong way, but I don't. It's not important. It's like I can see the bigger picture. And when you said that I can see through, and when you said I had something in my head and it was projecting that red stone, and it was projecting what they
mhm.
wanted me to see because they want to keep me in this low fear kind of thing.
Right, and
Something changed.
deception because it's like I felt like they can project anybody in front of you and say you are him or her, or you're this saint or that, or he's your guide, and it would just feel so, look so real. As if, you know how people say that, like, I see the alien standing by my bed clearly at night or coming to me. And that's kind of like the same idea.
I don't
Yeah.
exactly see them like a image, but
Mm.
it's there.
It's
It's
in your mind's eye type
it's
thing.
somewhere. Yeah, it's in here somewhere where it's not visual, but I can see it.
Right.
Um, but I did know that they're trying to keep me there. They were trying to keep
Mm-hmm.
me low, and I was thinking, why is that? There must be a reason. That I must be powerful. I must be doing something powerful, something good for them to want to stop me from doing it. Because obviously, I have become, honestly, since you're saying that it's all, I've broken it and I've told them to go away and I've burnt everything because I don't want to know. I'm like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sick of that crap. It's so old. I'm like done with it. I'm so done. So
Because you're
now
too
it's like,
wise at this point to even play this game anymore.
yeah, it's like games. It is. It's like being in play school.
Right,
I'm not,
exactly.
yeah, I'm not in play school anymore. Yeah. All you, so yeah, I just completely shock attack. It was like open, and now I'm going to be who I really am. And I want to be, happy. I want joy and just happiness. I don't want none of that other stuff. But yeah, that's why they were stopping me. And it made me realize, I thought, if they're trying so hard to block me,
Mm-hmm.
there must be a reason, and that's why I wanted to look into it deeper. Um, but
Right.
yeah, I just, there's things that, I notice that the people in my life are just turning away from it. It's like, again, they're being programmed, or I'm being programmed to see it like that. I don't know. It could be that.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, they just don't understand you because it's you're not in their program. Because it's this matrix is like a big computer, like they always say, but computer has software programming, so each person has its own programming. It's like in their head, if whatever you say or your beliefs about life and understanding, it says error in their head, like our computer says. It doesn't resonate, doesn't recognize their own program. If their program is not recognized in other people, rejection right away. Not understood, sorry. It's like those AI in on computer, iPad, Siri or Alexa, and then Alexa says, sorry, question not understood. Here you
mm,
go. Or your point not understood. Because their programs run away and they're not
it's
at the
it,
Mhm.
it's strange because I remember being in the cot, right? I was a baby, and I remember always worrying about my sister. And she's just been a horror show in my life. She's 12 years older,
Mhm.
but it's been like a horrifying experience.
Mhm.
And all I did was, I was like, it felt like I had to look after her. And I remember as a baby, conscious leaving my body and going into my sister's bedroom and
Check up.
seeing astronauts all around my sister's bedroom. And no, everything was gone.
Mhm.
My sister wasn't there, but there were astronauts in white, astronaut with the helmet. And I was a baby. I was a baby, but the
Mhm.
consciousness was not of a baby. It was of me now.
Right. But that's
And I
exactly how.
saw them, and they saw me, and I didn't want them there. I said, go. I was not happy. I knew it wasn't good.
Right.
I knew it wasn't good. So that was that. But,
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because
there's
yeah.
something there's something going on, and the fact that I remember, and also I remember being, before I was on this planet, before I was born, I remember being in there was a moment where I remember very clearly being in this um, universe amongst stars, and I was just bopping about and really happy. I remember feeling really happy, really joyful, loads of love. And we were all
Mhm.
happy. They were all my family and friends, and all the stars. And that was it after that. It was just all downhill when I came here.
Right. No,
Because
yeah.
all I wanted to do was bring love and happiness to everyone. But I was born in a family. Maybe they came through and I was programmed to suppress my light, so I couldn't do it. But I've got strong will, so.
You were taken over by those Anunnaki. I just know it. I've seen you've been taken over. So they're connected to you, and they've been
What now?
searching for souls. No, 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 not now. Back then, like your story, you wanted to incarnate and be clear on Earth,
Mm,
just experience it in a fun way. But
mm.
unfortunately, the takeover already started, and they were, having their plans. Because yeah, I saw them connecting to your soul back then, be like in the process of your incarnation. Um, you know, even like before, they already, it's like a little tiny, how they watch the soul, like they were watching you, and they found the right moment to connect to you through
Why
some
was it
low
me
vibration.
though? Why is it just a normal thing, or because I want to know how powerful? I don't want to be. I'm not a big-headed person, and I'm not like, oh, I'm great. But no, the reality and the facts I need to know about myself, so I can protect, because I protect myself sacredly
Mm-hmm.
for everyone, so I can get the best. So for the highest good of mankind, for my brothers and sisters and the earth and the animal kingdom. I'm not about a person all about me. It's like
Right,
I'm doing
you
it from a high consciousness, like a mother for my
right.
children. It's like that.
Like those babies that you tried to save. Well, you
Yeah.
got disconnected from that clone already. That's why they stopped making clones altogether. So there's a lot of work you already did just because of your knowledge. And that's important for also people to know that you can do it yourself. If you collect the knowledge by watching sessions, you can actually cleanse yourself by yourself. Some people are able to do that too. Um, and plus, I mean, I literally feel like I felt like I knew you once I saw you, and
Mm-hmm.
like I understand why. You're one of those wise people of the universe who are just like been here and there and collected the knowledge and wisdom and brought this rainbow light, which, I did too. But for you, it's more like my rainbow is kind of in my hands mostly what I see, and yours is like all over the place. It's mostly the head, and that's why they try to block the head by this big implant, because that's where all this physical neural connections thinking. And look, even with the implant you could still figure things out.
Yeah.
They're totally given up on you at the end.
Yeah.
It's like a good job. But see,
That's
we're
good.
wearing gray together. We're in sync
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's actually really what you've done. You've kind of confirmed something that I already kind of felt. I felt that there was something that, for why is it compared to all my friends, all the people in my life, it was always me, all my cousins, but for some reason it was me that was going through the worst things. It's like they'd feel sorry
Mhm.
for me. It's like, oh, we know you've gone through so much, but it was like I was used to it, and it was like, no, 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 it wasn't right. I thought, hang on, what's wrong with me? Why am I going through some terrible? Why do I go through this pain,
Mhm.
isolation, and terror? The
Mhm.
terror was always coming to me, through my sis. I mean, the last time my sister started screaming at me, because I'm sure she got taken by entities, and I'm sure the devil. That day it was like full-blown reptilian in front of me, and she screamed so much, she was frothing at the mouth. I hadn't done anything, and then I could see an energy around me, because I felt that I was removed or I was protected. And ever since then it was almost like a test to see if what I would do. And after that it was like, that was it. It was like it had to stop, because
Mhm.
it was, I can only take so much. It was pretty heavy stuff. I've gone through violent relationships, trying to hurt, kill me and destroy me,
Right.
really. And
Yeah.
I even had that from my sister trying to destroy me. God, it was. And now I look,
Yeah.
I try my best, Oksana, it's
Mhm.
been really, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I imagine. Oh, I've had so much stuff in my life. I totally understand you. Okay, well,
yeah,
let's turn off the recording. We
okay.
can look at your sister now and all this and share information, which you already did, but we
Is
can
this going to be,
see.
is this going to be,
Uh, well, this, I'm turning it now. If you want to cut the part, whatever. Let
I don't mind actually.